All right, guys, we are talking about sales, our sales process in Infusionsoft. And here's what I want you guys to think about. Your sales are all derived from your pipeline. And if we're beyond setting up our dashboard, and what you should be seeing in your dashboard are your sales, your calendar items, your pipeline, your My Activities, opportunities, and your overdue opportunities. In fact, I would probably swap these around, put it like that, so that on any given day you're logging into your system, you're going to your dashboard, and you're seeing your pipeline and where everybody's flowing through the pipeline and your overdue opportunities. And these are triggered out of the system. For example, the day you drop somebody into a new opportunity, you have 2 days to contact them, or the system drops it into My Overdue Opportunities. Once you start contacting, let's keep that straight. It means you're trying to contact. And maybe think of it as you've attempted once and you've left them a message, but there's been no engagement. You don't even know if they're interested in talking with you, but you're trying to contact them. You have 3 days, 3 to 5 days to get engaged with them. And so every 2 days, the system can, reschedule a call and keep you in this contacting phase. So you should see a smooth transition through this pipeline. Today, what we're talking about is getting your foundation built. And every month, we used to call it here the Golden 100. Who are the 100 best people that I can be focusing on? And that 100 can be comprised of new opportunities. Let me pull up that sheet for just 1 second. So here we are. I've pulled up this sheet. Typically, you want to be focusing your attention on your best 100 possibilities. So what would that include? I would say your renewals, obviously your most important one. You would put those in this section and see how many renewals you have coming up really over the next 2 months, this month and the following month. And by the end of this month, you should be renewing the ones that are for the following month. The other ones that I would also put in there are the ones 3 months out, so that you're staying on top of them, making sure that they are going to renew. Then your hots from the last couple months. Think back over since January, since 4 or 5 months ago. Who is it that I had an opportunity that just didn't come on board? Wasn't right time, wasn't right, or they put me off till this further month. And then your last one is just, who am I going to go after? I really want to close out this particular state or these two states. So who are my best people in that state that I can contact that are going to likely, when I'm investing time and energy in those people, they're going to yield me some money in my pocket and some new clients. And then the balance would be just filling in with random people in that state that you probably would have never contacted, might not ever contact, and so forth. So the goal is to get 100, the golden 100 potentials in there. The other people that are going to be floating into your system are when we do marketing and they click on things that generate opportunities and put them into your pipeline also. So those are 4 different strategies of building your pipeline. So let's get into the good stuff. Building your pipeline. It's really simple in Infusionsoft to build opportunities. Now, let's say you want to go, you've targeted your renewals. So what we would do, we would come up here. I'm going to use Mike Running as a potential. I'm simply going to look up Mike Running. I find Mike Running, and I see that his sheet here. I'm going to click on his name. This pulls up his data profile. All you have to do is scroll down to this middle section, hit opportunities, and he's already got an opportunity on here, but let's pretend he didn't. I'm going to hit add opportunity. It's going to pull up this thing, and all you have to do is fill out, make sure this is correct, make sure it's the right owner so that it's within your pipeline, and type in your opportunity notes. Mike needs a new video. I'm going to give this a title that's recognizable: Dumas Video Project. Then I'm going to go, what's my next follow-up action? Obviously, get in contact with Mike if I haven't contacted him. So I'm going to say contact Mike to see if we could add a video. And then we're going to go next action date. When do I want that next action to happen? Probably tomorrow. So all you have to do, real quick tip here, you can either click on the calendar, which is kind of cumbersome, and you just pick and choose your date that you want to do this and complete the action, or you can put your cursor in there and hit a plus sign, which will add a day, and you can continue to hit your plus sign, and you'll see days add to it, or you can hit week, W for week, and that adds weeks, and you can add a week and a day by hitting the plus sign, and so forth. That's a real quick, easy way to schedule it. So if I'm calling, and engaging or wanting to get in contact with them quick as possible, I would pretty much just hit the plus sign once. That's going to get them scheduled for tomorrow, and close my calendar. You can select a bundle at this time, or you can not select one. In most cases, you might not even have a product interested in mind because you're calling and trying to find out what they'd like to buy. But if you did, you could choose one of these products and put it in there and hit save. So now we've got an opportunity here, and we can see all the details about it. It's in the new opportunity stage. This is when we're what we're trying to do next, and this is the opportunity notes I'm going to refer to. Mike needs a new video. This is your real important place to work within when we're moving our projects or working our products. So that's creating an opportunity on a one-off basis. Now let's say that's going to take a lot of time to do every single person one by one. So what you could do, an alternative section, is you go back to your contact list and do a search. And let's say that you're wanting to canvas everybody in Oklahoma. Let's just use them as an example. So I'm going to go to the address. I'm going to look, billing state is Oklahoma. Where are we? Oklahoma. Boom. And we're going to hit search. It's going to pull up a list. And at this point, I have 134 people in Oklahoma that I could get into the pipeline. We don't want to do that. We want it to be our best 100. So there might be 20 people that we want to bring into this system. So what you do, come through, hit this check mark. That's going to clear them. Hit it again. That checks them all. So I'm going to start uncleared. I'm going to say Snap Mobile. Don't know what that one is. That's Pete Arculos. That's a project. So I don't want to talk with them. Lawton, Oklahoma. Yep, we met them at an event. So I want to get them into the system. MP Power, Mid-America Industrial Park. Former member. Might be good to get them back in. John Blankenship. Go through here and click and choose how many of these people that you want in the system, in your pipeline, and make sure they're people that you want. They either you've seen them advertise, or You've had a conversation with them. You know about them. Someone told you, make them your best 100. Then you go up here. You pull down this drop-down menu, and all you do, real simply, is hit Create Opportunities. Now, this is going to make 7 of them for me, but what I would do is put your note in here. Make sure you've got the right owner. Put yourself. In this case, it'd be Jason. Next action date. We could just set it. I'm not sure what between dynamic and static is. You'd have to play around with that. We'll make it static. Or let's see what dynamic does. Okay, today plus 2 days. Today plus 3 days. Interesting. Maybe I would do that one day. Then I'd go Oklahoma opportunity, trying to, okay, Oklahoma opportunities that I want to use to close out my state. Boom. Only create if a contact doesn't have isn't an active lead already, so it won't double up your opportunities. You can hit no or you can hit yes, and probably leave this blank, and then you'd hit save. Once I hit save, well, I can hit save first. It's going to say process this action right here, creating opportunities. The second I hit process, it's going to go through and add all of those opportunities. And when we hit our dashboard again, everyone will be in here. So those are two ways that you can create opportunities. One's a shortcut way to put mass people in. The other way is to put quality people in. And how you do your searches is left up to you. If you want to look up, who's done business with us or how many ever tags that you've had has requested information prior, you can build that search and then use that to process the action. So goal every month is to at least have 100 people. Whenever you're in this system right here, these numbers should all add up to 100. Always be working those 100 on a month-to-month basis. And once someone drops out, go in and pump someone back into it so that you're always working your best 100 opportunities. That's all I've got. Good luck and happy hunting.